What did you tell me about you? Why you do what you do? Why you love teaching?
So I do what I do, and I love teaching because I was a twice exceptional student myself once upon a time. I was um, obsessed and in love with doing math in particular. And when I was growing up, my parents and the people around me didn't really know what to do with my love of math. And I didn't like history or English or science or anything else, just math. And what that ended up manifesting as when I was going through school was that I started tutoring my friends and helping them with their math because I just couldn't get enough. And I've always had this dream of being a math teacher and helping other students and kids discover their love of math. And now that I am a full and real adult, I've been able to thankfully pursue that here at YSA.
Is there any quirky fact, fun fact that is uniquely from Suri that you would like to share with the people who are going to watch this, and that they can say, "Oh wow, like she sounds like someone that will understand me, or she sounds like someone that I'm similar with, or that yeah, it just we're on the same vibe."
So I would say I spend a lot of time, honestly, playing video games all day, all of my free time. And then on top of that, I spend a lot of time on TikTok and Instagram looking at memes. I'm more in tune, I would say, than the average person with like all of the things going on online. So I get a lot of the references. And the other cool thing I do is that I cat sit for people. So I almost constantly have a cat in my house, usually not my own, or anyone that I've like known before, and it's in the background wreaking havoc on my poor apartment.
Have you always been A plus 100, like super expert on math since you were a kid? Or how was your process with math?
So when I was really young, when I was in like first or second grade, my parents noticed and suspected that I may be really good at math because they asked me to add 2 and 3, and I was like 5. And I asked them if I add 20 and 30, does it make 50? And they were like, yes, it does. How do you know that? So there were a lot of signs, but I actually, through middle school and until high school, I was awful in all of my math classes. I was failing math classes. I was doing badly, mostly because I wouldn't do any of my homework. I would show up to tests, and sometimes I would do badly. Sometimes, one semester, I had an 110% average on all my exams, but I didn't turn in any of my homework. And it kind of culminated in middle school when I completely failed a math class. The same year we had in the American Mathematics Competition, the AMC 8, and I got in the top 2% of scores. And that's really when my parents sat there and they looked at me and they were like, clearly you're good at this, and it's your environment that you're in that's not quite matching what you need. And the year after that, I went to a school where I actually was a student under Mr. Sam himself. And now I get to be a teacher and teach students in this way that actually helps them grow and learn the way that I did best, which was being able to make a real connection and understand the concepts behind math instead of just being given busy work all the time.
All right, so have a
All right.
great day. I
Thank
love
you.
this.
You
Is there
too.